What is going on, guys? This is Ben here, bringing you another Brawl Stars video. Once again, we have an amazing Brawl Stars player. It is YDE. How are you doing, man, today?
I'm doing great, and yeah, thanks for having me back on the channel once again.
No worries, dude. You're doing crazy stuff. So today, he's doing great. He's doing well because he pushed his Primo to the 4th highest trophy brawler ever. He pushed him all the way to not 1,250 trophies. Rank 35 wasn't good enough. He pushed him to 1,350 trophies. That is crazy. What made you want to do that, YDE?
Well, honestly, we just kept going because it went so well. And yeah, then season reset was really just what happened, and then we couldn't go higher.
Well, still, 1,350 is a good accomplishment. So yeah, guys, definitely show YDE some support. Check him out on his YouTube channel. You get to see all these pushes firsthand from him and just crazy gameplay in general. And then also, he's live streaming on Twitch. I don't know, do you stream your pushes a lot on there?
Yeah, I mostly streamed my pushes there.
So there you go. You want to see some pro gameplay firsthand and interact with him, go follow him on Twitch as well. So getting into this, man, Primo, how do you feel overall Primo as a brawler after this push? Do you think he's strong, weak, or just like in a good spot?
I think definitely Media Rush helped them out a lot, and he can now do pretty well once he gets his super for the most part.
So star power, the speed boost is really like a game changer for him, you think?
Yeah, definitely.
Would you say in any situations you would use his first star power, or is the Media Rush like always the way to go, you think?
Right now I think I would always go with the Media Rush.
That's a good choice. Yeah, it's really crazy. So on this push here, what were the modes you pretty much used him in, and then like what game modes do you think he's actually like able to be used and he's actually decent in?
For the push, we only played Brawl, but you could definitely also use him for Siege and Heist, and maybe even Gem Grab, but definitely Brawl, Siege, and Heist are his best game modes.
Yeah, I feel like most people say Primo is very good in Brawl Ball, and I guess like, why do you think he is so good in Brawl Ball?
I think it's just that ability to take the ball and put so much pressure on, because with one jump he can, basically with Meteor, he can just walk it in across the map because he's so fast and he got so much HP.
For the, do you do the play a lot where you throw the ball in front of you and then jump to it with your super, or not really?
Yeah, I would say I do that a lot, actually. Yeah.
What do you usually look for before you want to do it? Just an opening, or just like you just kind of go in?
Yeah, you definitely want to make sure that nobody grabs the ball when you pass it up, so that like if they grab the ball, then they can just pass it far away from you, and that's gonna ruin the entire jump, and you can't even get it back for the most time.
Gotcha. So for Primo here, we all know his short range. We all know the memes with him. A lot of people think he sucks, but what are like kind of like the maps just in general? Do you think he's like really like he flourishes on, or there's maps that he's good on in general?
So for the push, we experienced that on some maps he did really badly, and not necessarily because like the map was a lot different, but just because of people, they pick different combos on the map. So on one particular map there would be a lot of Spike, because Spike was really good there, and that would mean it would be a lot harder to play Primo, although the map didn't change that much. So just the meta on the maps are really important, because against long range meta he can't really get his super, and without his super he can't really do a lot.
So you'd say like when it's like a little bit closer range meta, he's a lot better in it because he just is better overall?
Yeah, there definitely have to be at least one close range brawler so he can get his super. Of course, eventually he'll probably be able to get a super if the other team is not careful enough, but yeah, against 3 long range brawlers it's gonna be super tough. He's just not gonna be able to get a super very fast. Gotcha.
So for Primo's like mechanics and whatnot, typically how do you go about, I think you kind of explained it a little bit, where like how do you go about trying to get a super the best way possible? Like, are you okay just diving in on like maybe like a Shelly and dying but you're getting closer to your super, or even just like when are the best times to use a super?
In the beginning you can go down to get your super as long as your teammates, they can defend well. It can be pretty situational, but definitely you know, if you can get in range of a Nita or Poco or something like that, you're gonna be able to get full super, so that's gonna be like a really good play to make if you can get close to any of those brawlers. Against the Shelly, as you mentioned, I would say if you can, like, don't fight her in the open, but if you can shoot from around the wall and just chip your super a little bit, then it's definitely also worth it.
Gotcha. So, what would you say? I know we touched on it a little bit. You said like going in on Anita or whatever. What are the best brawlers that you think Primo matches up well against, and what are like the worst brawlers that he's up against?
Okay, the best brawler is gonna be Frank, because he can cancel out his normal attack with super and also his super attack, and he's got so much HP that Primo, he can get his super every time he go up against him very fast and catch up on him when he attacks. And the other brawlers, as I already mentioned, is gonna be Nita, Poco, the brawlers that doesn't deal so much damage but have a lot of HP. Also, for example, Jessie and Penny can be pretty decent, but they don't have as much HP as Poco.
Gotcha. Any brawlers you tend to like avoid, or just like, oh no, we're facing this brawler?
Yeah, definitely. Piper is really annoying. Like, even if you get close to her, for the most time she can just super away. If you try to jump her, she can super away. And when you are pretty close to her, she can just auto-aim her attack and she's gonna hit no matter what you do. And also Spike, if the Spike got curveball, it's really hard to juke and heal up. So that's also very annoying to go up against. 8-bit for sure also, but if you can get close, you can get your super, then you're gonna have an easier time. But it's really hard because 8-bit got so high DPS.
Yeah, Piper and 8-bit seem to be like the dominant long-range brawlers right now. They're crazy, dude. So, other than all of that stuff, would you say like Primo, do you think he needs to be nerfed at all?
I think Primo is in a pretty good spot, and if you want to use Bull or Primo, it can be situational and work in different combos. And yeah, even, you know, you can switch in a Rosa sometimes on some more maps with more push. So I think they're definitely pretty balanced, all of them. And yeah, I don't think they need any nerf or any buff right now.
For Primo himself, what comps and what brawlers do you think like he works very well with? And what brawlers, just in general, what comps do you think he really thrives in? Like, I know a while ago it was like Poco Primo, that little heal up was crazy. Just in general, what brawlers do you like having on your team to pair up with Primo?
Okay, so for the final push we played with Spike and Poco, so still Poco is really good because if Primo does need that extra heal, Poco can get it pretty fast and heal him. And paired also with a long range brawl like Spike is really important because you need someone who can break down the turrets. For example, Pogo is not going to have a very easy time to break down the turret, so Spike can help out in that. But yeah, Primo is going to be the ball carrier, so probably pairing up with Mortis is not going to help out that much. You could also play with 8-bit, we did that for a little bit just because 8-bit is so strong, but also it just depends on the map. Yeah.
That actually, like the Primo, Poco, and like Spike, that comp is like, could be used on a lot of different maps as well, not just for Brawl Ball, because like they're both all of that. That's a good around comp in general, I'd say. So besides Poco without the heal, and besides 8-bit, do you find like being yourself only as like you're the only one that can break walls? Do you find ever that is an issue or not really?
Like some combos they don't even have anything to break walls, so I think for the most time having that Primo super to break down walls is really all you need.
Any final tips with Primo? Like anything you notice that you think could just like help people in general? Be like, you know, I see a lot of other Primos like doing this, and I think it's pretty wrong, or just in general like tips that can maybe help out your average players over here.
Oh yeah, in gem grab, when you have 10 gems, jump to the enemy spawn. Well, definitely don't just jump up in the enemy spawn. You have to help out your team as well, because it's not always that they're gonna be able to defend in Brawl Ball. Yeah.
Now, YD, you did Primo, you did BB, you did Spike, you did Mortis. Did I miss any for rank 35?
No.
What is the next one that we're gonna see maybe get you pushing next?
So I have been thinking about pushing Piper to rank 35 next.
Oh, so you guys might see Piper here soon. Any indication on the 2,000 trophies?
I'm gonna still have to wait until I have more free time to do it. But yeah, really excited for that, and I think it's definitely possible.
Yeah.
I might even go even higher if we have time.
Oh gosh, dude, that's crazy. Well, thank you so much for joining the channel, YDE. Primo, you are the Primo god now, because you're the highest trophy with him, right?
Yeah, highest ever with Primo.
Well, rightfully so, we can call you the Primo god, dude. So thank you for joining the channel once again. Guys, check out his YouTube channel. Crazy stuff. Or check out his Twitch as well, streaming on there. Any final thoughts, any final words, any final shoutouts you want to give?
Well, just thank you so much for having me back on the channel. And maybe shout out to Tom. He's also doing YouTube now, and he was a big help for me on this push. And he also got his spike to 1340 trophies. But yeah, again, thank you so much for having me back on the channel, then.
No, not an issue, man. You're amazing. So thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you guys later.